Other interesting business news, you have Ford to bring back the Capri after 30 years, but it will be as a four-door EV. Yeah, sedan. Yeah. Well, it looks like an SUV too. Yep, more EVs, which again, it's increasing Ford's overall. Well, it's increasing the EV part of Ford is growing. They're losing a lot of money on them, but there's also a big upfront investment. Now, this brought to us thanks to Engadget, though. I think it'd be cool to look at let's look at the original Ford Capri. What was? I mean, back in the day, it looked like a cute little car. It's oddly reminiscent of the Datsun. I mean, it looks pretty similar. Looks like you got, I mean, cars. I know I'm sounding like that old cliche, but man, cars just look cooler back then. In not all the time, but in many ways. Especially depressing when modern cars. You look at the graph of like how many cars are just painted black, silver, white. Overwhelming majority. I miss having fun colors, but I know I'm that weird guy who has a green Honda. So truth be told, I'm a little bit of a unusual consumer in that regard. And then you got the nice little Capri, little coupe. Now it's where is it? A big behemoth, and it looks almost like a bastardized Volkswagen or like a smushed Rivian or something like that. It and granted, I know I'm not the target demographic that they're trying to sell stuff to. Now this is a report thanks to Steve Dent over at Engadget, and they say it will only be available in Europe to start. Oh darn, I won't be able to buy that right off the bat. Now they say, quote, Ford is reviving most of the 70s cars, the Capri, though pretty much in name only, resembling not only the original two-door pony-style fastback debuted in 1968, the new Capri will instead be a four-door electric vehicle built, oh no way, it actually is, built upon the Volkswagen MEB platform and sold only in Europe. Well, I guess that's why it looks like a bastardized Volkswagen, okay. They say the Capri looks like it was designed by an executive committee, with styling that resembles a Polestar 2, but for more nondescript. Ford calls it a sports coupe for the family. That only thing vaguely as rebellious as the original paint scheme, either bright yellow or blue. So at least it's an interesting paint scheme, but and they say they're going to have two models at launch, base and premium versions, both with the termed extended range. The base is going to have 282 horsepower, single motor, rear drive, with 77 kilowatt battery pack. Another one will have 390-mile or range WLTP with a 28-minute charge time from 10 to 80%. Only there's a more efficient way to refuel a vehicle instead of 28 minutes. Only there's a way to do it in like less than a minute and a fraction of the cost in terms of reliability. Oh yeah, it's having a gas car like I have, but I partially digress. They talk about how it'll be able to go 0 to 60 in 6.4 or 5.3 seconds if you get the premium version. You can kind of see the inside of it. It's got, in the rear, really does look like a Nissan or a Nissan, as some might call it, with the tail lights. And the interior's got a big old screen in the middle. The commercial for it. Oh wow, yep. Oh, even more, adding more insult to injury. They show the cool. One of my favorite things when it comes to what do you call it? Will not let me do a full screen. Really? I got it. All right. There we go. They show you the original one, which you put in the cassette tape. That's cool. Good little throwback. And adding insult to injury, the original one is an exciting vehicle, and they show you the distinct shifting of the gears, as all cars should be a stick shift by default, of course. Just going through, doing all these cool stunts like they do in the movies. And then they show the new one. Jeez. Makes the new one look like crap. The half this video is just showing like rally sports, like rally driving, and the original one, you're going through these corners, you're dropping down sticks, you're dropping down gears, showing the RPMs going up. This makes me want to buy an original one, if anything. And it's cool that they incorporate the old commercial. They got like a panther screaming, all the different cool colors of it. But yeah, this literally, it's almost done. It's only 15 seconds left. Yeah, so the one, they're trying to do all the cool stunts. I don't even think. Jeez Louise, that's a terrible commercial. I don't even think they showed the new one like moving at all. just a bunch of zooms in on it. I didn't think this was made by a kid. It's an official Ford commercial. Wow. I mean, yeah, if I won the lottery tomorrow, I would buy a vintage Capri, if anything. But granted, I'm not their core audience. I know other people love this EV, four-door sedan thing, SUV. But let me know in the comments, do you think this will sell like gangbusters in Europe? So much so they might even start to import to the United States? Or do you think it'll be just a commercial flop? Let me know in the comments. As always, be fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.